We are ready to prepare a pairwise comparison chart, or a PCC, since we've spoken with the client, we've interviewed a number of users, and we have identified 4 to 6 design objectives. There are 5 steps in setting up and using a pairwise comparison chart. The first step is to write the objectives along the top row of the table and along the left-hand side of the table. The second step is to put dashes diagonally downwards in the chart. The third step is to move through the whole chart, comparing 2 objectives at a time to determine which one is more or less important. We'll use 1 as the high score and 0 as the low score. The fourth step is to sum across each row to determine the total. The fifth step is to rank the objectives and reflect on the results. So for step 1, for a water bottle example, we have 5 objectives: ease of use, maintained temperature, durable, cost, and aesthetics. These 5 objectives are listed in the left-hand column and the top row. The second step is to place dashes diagonally downwards. So you'll place a dash in the box of the intersection of identical objectives. For example, ease of use and ease of use, cost and cost. So step 3 is to move through the whole chart and compare 2 objectives at a time to determine which one is more important. Here we'll score a 1 in the row for the objective that is more important and a 0 in the row for the objective that is less important. So first, looking at the chart, that you'll notice that objective pairs intersect twice in the chart. So let's first look at ease of use and maintained temperature. Here, ease of use and maintained temperature intersect in 2 different boxes as shown. Now, when comparing ease of use versus maintained temperature and talking with the clients and the users, it seemed that ease of use was more important. Therefore, we'll score a 1 in the row for ease of use. In the second box where ease of use and maintained temperature intersect, we'll score a 0 under maintained temperature. Let's consider a second pair of objectives, durable and cost. So if we compare durability versus cost, and talking with the clients and the users, durability seemed to be a more important objective. Therefore, we'll score a 1 for durability versus cost and 0 for cost versus durability. You'll continue to evaluate in a pairwise manner all of the objectives on the PCC. So the last comparison is cost versus aesthetics. Again, in conversations with the users and the clients, cost was more important than aesthetics. So we'll score a 1 in the row of cost versus aesthetics and a 0 in the row for aesthetics versus cost. At this point, our chart is complete with 0s, 1s, and a few dashes. The fourth step is to sum across each row. So for ease of use, that will score to a 4, maintained temperature, a 0, durable, 3, cost, 2, and aesthetics, a 1. The fifth step is to rank the objectives and reflect on the results. So the highest ranking number in the total column is the most important criteria, and the other criteria follow down in rank. The results from the PCC for the water bottle are number 1, ease of use, number 2, durable, number 3, cost, number 4, aesthetically pleasing, and number 5, maintained temperature. So what this means is that ease of use is the most important design objective moving forward in our project, and that maintained temperature is the least important objective moving forward in our project. In conclusion, a pairwise comparison chart, or a PCC, is a tool that engineers use to rank design objectives. Once you've completed a PCC, you are able to then move forward with the strongest consideration given to the most important design objectives.